Alright, what's going on, y'all? I'd like to welcome you back to another video. The Master Teacher of Attraction. Alright, hey, we about to get into this one. Before we get into it, y'all go ahead and hit that smash like button. Alright. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about protein versus carbs for muscle growth. And, for pretty much overall health of the natural human body. All right, so I got my trusty and dandy whiteboard. Okay, and the things that I have on here, you can go look this up on Google. All right, so protein versus carbs for muscle building and natural human health. All right, so let's take a look at protein first. All right, so all right, protein is on this side. So repair, all right, we already know that protein is utilized by the body to repair not only muscle, but keep bone density strong and where it should be. Okay, you can go look these things up. All right, just do a little bit of research before you start making some opinions, okay? Because what I'm giving y'all is facts here, okay? This is stuff that I tried on my body, okay? Like, say for instance, with this repair thing. Not only does it feel like it repairs my muscle, it feels like it repairs my cartilage and my bones. All right, my bones feel strong when I have sufficient protein. When I was doing that vegan diet stuff, everything started aching and hurting and being on the decline because the protein wasn't there. I had plenty of carbs. All right, now let's look at what carbs is good for. All right, it's only good for energy. It's only good for energy in the natural human body. Okay, now let's go right back over to protein. Fat loss. Okay? So fat loss is something a lot of you guys, be struggling with. Alright? But it's very common for you guys that have this issue that you're not getting enough protein. Okay? Not getting enough protein. Alright? And how do you know you're not getting enough protein? All right. The body will let you know when you're not getting enough protein. All right. First of all, you see my tongue? It's not pale white. Okay. Now, most of the time when you wake up in the morning, your tongue is going to be pale white. Most of the time you wake up after a long fast while sleeping. Okay. So that would be, it's going to be a time coming up where, okay, your body is pretty much getting ready where it's going to need some energy. All right. And I think I spelled protein wrong. Let me go ahead and fix that. Uh-oh. There we go. Spelling protein wrong. But either way, if I spelled it wrong or not, we still know what we're talking about here. All right. So fat loss is gonna help you with your fat loss. Okay. So if you trying to look better, okay, you're trying to look more attractive, boom, make sure you're getting enough protein. All right. And then with your carbs and I got the video on Patreon, but just know, if you're trying to go more in depth, we got the Patreon page with more in depth knowledge about how you can utilize it of what we're talking about here to help you obtain your goals. But basically, with just this video, you can tell, okay, I'm trying to lose weight, I'm trying to tone up, going to up my protein to where it should be. Okay? And pretty much that should be, you need to learn your lean body mass. And then once you know that, eat that much protein at least per day. All right. And then figure out your caloric, intake needs. And then you can fill the rest of that with your carbs and fats. All right. And how you know with the fats, if your body does better with lower fats, wow. Okay. If your body does better with lower fats, as far as digestion, stick to leaner meats. If your body does better with higher fat intake, stick with fattier meats. Okay, but that'll gauge, how you do that. All right, because fat is the essential macronutrient too. So here you go, muscle. All right, I be telling y'all, muscles will shape the body, not losing fat. All right, so you need to put on muscle. You can't do that if you skinny fat, or you skinny, or you just flat out obese, if you're not getting enough protein. All right, we do things to our body where it breaks it down. Okay, action that the body does is a catabolic state. So when we in an anabolic state, which is the feminine, all right, slowing down, being passive, allowing rebuilding to happen, that's the anabolic phase. All right, so we can't repair without the protein. All right, and muscle builds up from breaking down and building up. Okay, from being in catabolic state and then repairing in anabolic state. You can't always be in a catabolic state, because that's how you burn up all your muscle. All right, and then that happens to a lot of people from not having enough protein. I got a video in Patreon talking about the best source of protein to focus on. Okay, because a lot of y'all in these little protein powder, y'all be killing me with that, man. I also got in my course in the description link below. Nutrient dense for protein. All right, so carbs, y'all talking about plants and fruits and things, is good. That's why we always talk about balanced diet. Okay, but if you was to cut one thing out, this would be the thing that had to get cut out from say this for instance. There's a period of time where all the vegetation pretty much is in a dormant state. It's not producing any fruits. It's not producing seeds. It's not producing nuts. It's not producing vegetation. Okay. Only thing left is going to be meat from the animals. All right. So pretty much year round. If we had to rely on this, we wouldn't make it this far as a species. Like, come on, this is common logical sense. All right, but having both, you're gonna feel at your best. Because if you was to only do this, first of all, it'd be very costly. All right, in the society that we live in. Then the other thing is, a lot of us is just programmed. Like, if we start only eating meat, a lot of us is programmed to still want to utilize the carbs, because that's always going to be the body's number one main objective is energy. Okay, so that's why it would behoove you to start doing a balanced diet and just understand the importance of each macronutrient. All right. And then and let me just go in a little bit more on nutrient dense. So nutrient dense, vitamin B12, vitamin K2, vitamin D3. All right, just to name some of the important things. The form of vitamin A that's actually bioavailable, along with the animal fat that comes along with it, because the things that I'm naming is fat soluble vitamins. And most carbs do not come with fat from a natural form. Vegetation like leaves and things do not have fat with it. Okay. Even when it comes down to avocado or a coconut, it doesn't come with those fat soluble vitamins. So you get things from here, And over in the carb section, like plants, proteins, and some of your grains, tubules, they have things like vitamin C and your water soluble vitamins. All right. That's that. And then protein has digestion. All right. So if you trying to get your waist tight to bring them, them high quality mates in, as far like if you a dude, to bring them high quality women that look bad, okay? Or if you trying to bring in, like if you a woman, you trying to bring in some dudes that, can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you want that dude around for a minute. You want to pick dudes that have a tight waist, and you ain't gonna have no tight waist if your digestion is off kilter. Okay. The key to a tight waist is having a flat stomach. Okay, it's not a six pack. Some people get six packs two ways. Either by losing or getting down to a body fat percentage that reveals the abs, or building the muscle up in there. Okay, by doing sit-ups and things of that nature, doing things to build the muscle up. And the thing I told you I like to do is just maintain a flat stomach. All right, and that's what I like. Okay, that's what I like. That's what I like to do. Just have a tight waist. All right, and that's why with digestion, I'm always telling y'all to maximize on top of that and get y'all some digestive enzymes, and just take them right before you're about to eat. Okay, and they work wonders. And then protein also has the ability to turn into glucose for the body through gluconeogenesis. All right, and that's why protein is so important to have and to maintain within your diet. It's a multifaceted, very important macronutrient when it comes to all facets of your life, your dating life, your when it comes to your success, and just about every other area. Because if you're healthy, on top, then you ain't gonna enjoy your wealth. That's just what it is, and that's what it is, man. I should make a separate video about fat, but the thing with fat is it's so common and it slides right through with the protein, since the main source we're eating is meat. It rides right along with it. Fat helps with hormones. Okay, it's the most macro energy dense, as far as having 9 calories compared to these two that have 4. And the M word with water that YouTube don't like for some reason. It holds the most potential for the body to turn into water within. Okay, and that's why we was talking about the camel building up its fat reserves out in the desert, so it can in turn the fat into water for its humps on its back. Okay, so that's why all three is important, and to maintain a balanced diet so you can feel your best and look your best. All right. Now, notice how I'm not sounding like everybody else out in the fitness industry and your dated coaches and telling you to do all these, what everybody else is saying. Drink 1 gallon of water a day. Just what everybody else is saying. Don't focus on your protein. Just do a ketogenic diet. Just do a vegan plant-based diet. Just only eat this and only eat that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that to y'all, because we too smart over here. We just too smart, because we know things like this. Can't nobody sell us a dream when we know the facts. All right, and that's the presentation for this video. I hope they help. Go ahead and leave a comment down below if you got any experience with this or anything we was talking about in this video. Go ahead and like this video if you haven't, and go ahead and check out the links in the description down below. Amen. Y'all be great.